What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Heru Da Gur, aka Soccer God, Studio One Live Productions. It's been a great year in college football. Exciting indeed. Uh, a lot of upsets, and NIL and transfer portal has changed the landscapes of college football. Indeed, it has. It's changed the fandom. It changed how you root for your program. Um, I don't. Matter of fact, it's almost expanded your fandom in a sense because if you got some players you've been rooting for a couple of years and they transfer out to another school, you're gonna wish them. You're gonna wish them good luck. You're not gonna be like then you're kind of a fan of the other team. So it's an interesting dynamic indeed. Um, but hey, man, we're gonna discuss the midpoint of college football right now and just see if we can predict where it's going, who may be in the playoffs, who has the best shot at the playoffs. Um, look at some stats maybe. I am playing a little bit of poker, so you will see the poker app pop up in front of us a few times as we go through the discussion. Right now, I'm waiting on my partner Kuban Cane, which he is probably here. He always called me and interrupt the live show, let me know he's in the show. What's wrong with this guy? He don't even know how to look at his own show, is what he's telling me. Cuban.
This man,
Cuban.
motherfuckers be knocking at the door. You don't open the motherfucking door. Open the damn door.
I know that's right. Open the motherfucking door. He knocking in, he won't let me in. Keep on
Well,
knocking in, he won't let in.
in that little monologue.
Yeah, but how do you think about this NIL transfer portal, the seasons at the halfway point? I was just saying how it's changed the landscape, how it's kind of got you like fans of other teams. If you kind of like root for certain players and you kind of happy for them or whatever, you kind of root for that team now. You know what I mean? So that's changed. What else changed? Your team
Well,
could be
it's
good
not
any
really
minute. It
the
could be
NIL.
trash any minute. Portal too. I
It's
mean, both all of it in
well,
one.
the portal needs to change, right? The portal. The rule that I would make is you could only transfer if your coach, if your head coach, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator leave. That's the only way you could transfer. Or otherwise, if you have you know, things going on at home. But outside of that, I would not allow it. You could transfer whenever you want, however you want, all that shit. It's like, nah, man, you made a commitment. You got to stay in that bitch. It's not, it's
So you
hurting.
going
The thing is, because it's hurting the kids at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, forget the whole loyalty thing. It's just you're not teaching this kid like future employment things. You know what I'm saying? Like in the NFL, you just can't get up and quit, right? You got that contract and you got to abide by that contract. It's not real world. You know what I'm saying?
well, college is a contract. I mean, you got school. That's your future. You can quit on that, and you don't have no future for your college.
Yeah, but
What is?
these kids' ultimate goal is the NFL, and in the NFL, you just can't in the middle of the season say, I'm not getting playing time. I'm just gonna redshirt and quit. Can't do that.
I mean, the same thing for college. And I mean, I guess what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You can quit and go to another school.
Yeah, even dudes that have NILs are quitting, so it's not even a money thing, right? It's a playing time thing, and it's like that ain't real life, man. Uh, I don't know who's advising these kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they have moms, dads, or whatever, but I'm like, y'all getting some horrible advice. I would never advise my kid to do that. I'm like, wait till the end of the season. Don't, fake an injury. Don't play, but
So what?
don't quit on your team in the middle of the season. That's
Oh,
stupid.
I got you. So you're saying that makes you look a certain way by quitting
Yeah,
in mid-season. I agree.
quitting mid-season makes it look horrible. It's like, what are you doing here? Because
Isn't that
I'm
the
just telling you,
same thing as the bowl, sitting out the bowl?
Now the bowl is different. And I'm gonna ask you a real tough question. The bowl
I
is
guess you
different
got
because
more excuses for the bowl, but
no,
it's
the
the
bowl
same
doesn't
thing.
matter.
You're quitting
The
on your
bowl
team.
because the bowl could mess up your career. You could be a first round draft pick. You play a fucking bowl game, you mess up your knee, game over. Right?
Same
It's
thing for
happened.
the season.
Yeah, but you got to play the season now. You got
Okay, I get it.
yeah, you got to play the season
So
now. You
that to me,
can't.
that's only giving the excuses for the top draft picks. What about the guys who ain't getting drafted? They just maybe
Well,
going to go in
you
the
got you
portal. Man.
you got to play the bowl game because you need tape. You know what I'm saying? You just can't say, "Oh, I'm not going to play this bowl game." And it's like, nah, you need to play because you have no tape. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But hold on, before we keep going, I have a question for you. Miami, right?
Hmm.
If Miami wins, and you're a parent, you got to think as a parent and as a friend and as a significant other, whatever, right?
Hmm.
Miami wins, goes undefeated, wins the ACC. Cam wins the Heisman. What do you tell Cam for the playoffs? Do you tell him to play? And he secured top five pick. Do you tell Cam to play the playoff games or sit down?
That's a good one. That's a good one because theoretically they won't look at him as a quitter. The NFL don't care about that at that point. They like, shit, we glad you
He
ain't
won
risk it.
every award, every accomplishment possible.
He
Right?
ain't win a natty.
He doesn't give a fuck.
You
What does it
said
matter?
every award. You said every award. So if
Well,
you don't give a fuck, then those awards are meaningless too.
outside of a national championship, right? They're telling him, Cam, you are guaranteed to go the number one pick. What do you as a parent, what would you tell Cam? Don't be a Hurricane fan. Be
I'm gonna
a
tell him to
parent.
play. I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna
Huh?
tell him to play because of my personality.
You as an agent, what would you
That's
tell him?
that ain't got nothing to do with no Kane fan. I don't care what my personality would say. Play. You got a chance to get a national championship.
All right, you as an agent, what would you say?
As an agent, I might advise, hey man, you risking playing now. You're gonna go anyway. If you get hurt, that's a risky proposition. I'll put the proposition out there in front of them.
Now
Like,
you're
hey,
not answering the question. You escaping the question. You as an
no, I mean,
agent,
I can't make him. The agent can't make him do nothing.
yes, he can. The agent
So,
can say, "Hey, you better not fucking play in that motherfucking field."
hey, and that man, you don't own me. I want to play.
Don't
You
worry
don't
about
own
Cam.
me.
Cam is gonna want to, Cam is gonna want to play or whatever. You can't worry about what Cam is. Now, I'm not trying to say any. Now, you are a girlfriend of Cam. What would you advise him?
I mean, if you're a selfish agent, you would tell him not to play. Let's just put it that way. Because you're concerned about him getting to the league and your little 10%, 15%, or whatever it is you get, you know, and boom, boom, boom. If you get hurt, that jeopardizes that.
I'm worried for that.
So
I'm worried for the man's longevity. Because the thing is, college football. I mean, this is why I'm like anti-portal because he's not a real Kane. He's a Kane for a couple of months. He's a running player, right?
yeah.
So it's like he doesn't give a. It's like I don't give a shit. I'm popular now. Fucking NFL players are doing my touchdown celebration, right? I don't give a shit.
Mm,
Like my trademark is going higher and higher and higher by the second. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't give a
mm.
shit about Miami, so that's why I'm like, hey man, just I would tell him man, throw the deuces, bro.
Oh, that's dirty. That'll look that make Kyle look crazy now.
Why does it make him look crazy?
I'm talking about the college portal and all that look crazy.
But studio, he's probably never gonna step foot on the Miami's campus ever again.
I doubt that. You see the bond
I'm
he's grown with them boys
No, I
down
know,
there.
but I'm saying, but he has the ability to say, "I'm never going to step on that campus ever again." I don't give a fuck about them. I never got to
Mm.
see. I don't, he because the thing is, he has no loyalty to the program. You know
I
what I'm saying?
feel
That's
you
my
now.
thing.
You got a point on that. You got a point on that.
It's
But
like,
I do see him getting. He kind of feel like a Florida boy. You know, Florida and Texas closely related states. They help each other. We actually sent some troops over there to help them defend the border. We are friendly states, so when you come as
Yeah,
a Texan guy, you're gonna feel at home here. You know what I
yeah, but
mean?
at the same
You
time,
feel
you got
at
to
home.
remember a lot of schools did not recruit him out of college. So and Miami is one of them, right? Even out of what's that other school he went to? What's that other school he went to? Incarnate Word. Even out of
Yeah,
Incarnate World, they didn't recruit him. So he has no loyalty to the program. You know
but
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
that's another reason why he might play and won't do what his agent, his selfish agent suggests, because he looking at it like, man, y'all ain't give me no scholarship. I had to go through Incarnate Word. Washington State tried me. They the only team gave me a choice. I always loved them for that. But
All right. So now,
y'all
all right,
still
okay.
complain. Y'all still complain. Oh well, it wasn't at the rest level. We might draft you fifth round. Okay. All right. Who gonna pay me that money? Who believe in me? My man Cristobal said, you know what, Cam, we believe in you. You
Nah, they
that
didn't
dude.
believe in him. They just said we have the most money to offer you, motherfucker. Here's the most money. Because
You think Mario would have offered that money to him if Mario didn't believe in him?
he said, why ain't get him when he was at Oregon?
Well, he probably didn't see him. See, a lot of times
Uh,
you
I mean,
can't see every player.
I
He
understand
got
you.
overlooked. He got
I
overlooked. There's a
I
lot of players that
understand
got
you and
overlooked.
feel you, but you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't get him at Oregon. So he overlooked him
Well,
as
but
well.
the time in which he was leaving from Incarnate to Washington State, he was kind of transitioning from Oregon to Miami, so he was in a little flutter zone. He got him now.
Yeah, but my whole point, he has no loyalty to Miami.
I
Zero
understand
loyalty.
that. So, do
And
you
then
believe? Let me ask you a question. Do you believe that there's any chance he's gonna not play?
yes, there's a huge chance because what happens if God forbid this does not happen? What happens if he breaks his leg? Now he's not even getting drafted in the first round.
I
You know what
guarantee
I'm
he
saying?
get drafted in the first round.
I guarantee you he's not getting drafted in the
You
first
know
round.
why? They still draft players like that. Willis McGahee proved that he shattered his knee. They still
Willis
drafted him.
McGahee was a different fucking story. I mean,
I know it. And then now the medicine better. Quarterbacks, all they got is a quarterback too. They know they don't need his leg like that. As long as he know how to read defense and he still got his arm, shoot,
I don't know. See,
they
I
ain't
would
slipping on that.
I would advise him not
Unless
to.
the doctor say he can't walk again because the leg break was that bad,
Hold on
then
one second, Street. My mom's coming. Give me. I'm putting on myself on mute.
okay. I don't know, y'all. What do y'all think? You know, does NIL change the narrative when it comes to postseason play? We seen that happen to Florida State last year, where nearly a whole starting lineup opted out. And that gave, to me, it gave a premonition of the roster that they had available when they lost to Georgia by that landslide. And I'm not surprised. I thought they'd be a little better. I think they just mentally gave up a little bit. I think they should have bounced back against after Georgia Tech, but mentally they weren't there. Or maybe their roster is truly that much depleted. And they playing better, obviously. I thought Clemson was going to thrash them. They didn't get blowed out in that game, so that surprised me. So, we will see. But right now I'm playing the poker. Big Ten. Kings and eight. Man, I like my Kings and eight. You ain't got no king and you ain't got no 10. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, 3K. See, he folded. See? This should be easy, man. Should be easy. I'm trying to move myself up into the rankings. Hopefully I can make the final table. But this is going to be interrupting us during our college football analysis. Okay? Let me share my screen now. I'm waiting. Cuban can't get back.
I'm back now, motherfucker. What you were saying?
No, I was just letting the people know. You know, Florida State's collapse. Blue, 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 blue. All right, boom, 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 boom. That's what I want to
So
bring
just
up.
going back to you would let him play.
I would want him to play me personally because that's me. I'm that guy that believes in not giving up on your team. Also, you know, I think winning a national is something big. You won a national champion. It's like saying you got a Super Bowl ring. You feel me? You take
Nah,
that shit.
it's
I know it ain't big as a ring as a Super Bowl. I get it,
and you got to
but
win how many games in the playoffs now? What is it? 3 to 4 games? Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm sitting my ass out. Let me see. You
damn,
gotta win.
can
You
you?
gotta win three. Studio. You gotta. If you get a bye, you gotta win 3 games in order to win a national championship. Ain't no
So you
way in
thinking
hell.
you thinking? I mean, you thinking the only way Cam should play in these playoffs is if he don't
There is
have a
no
first round
no.
draft pick locked up.
No, yeah, well, if he has a first round locked up, I'll tell him do not play in the playoff. You got to win four. If you get a bye, you got to win 3 games in order to win the national championship game. So you mean to tell me I'm going to put my body through 3 more fucking games? Hell no.
Well,
And
let me
there ain't
ask you
no
a
money
question.
guarantee. Man, get the fuck out of here.
I got you. I got you. But let me ask you this: do you think there could be a chance that he drops in the draft because they don't get to see him? You know how they said
No,
recency is the best. Think
no,
about it, man. You have
because buddy
Will
from
Howard.
what you call it of what's that school USC last year number 1 draft pick. He didn't play like the last 2 to 3 games.
But listen, that's a different scenario. Every year different. I'm gonna just paint this scenario that I can see happening. Okay. He's maybe okay, wanted the Heisman. All right, Heisman ain't gonna get you no special pull because every Heisman pretty much failed in the NFL. So to me, that'd be a tarnish on him. They'll look at it. I don't know about the Heisman guy. He ain't really they don't do nothing in the NFL every time they get in here. Okay, boom, he got that going against him. Now he sits out. They looking like, dang, he giving up on his team. He don't want to win a championship. He's more concerned. What happens if they gonna paint that narrative not too friendly because he got the
Watch
face
this.
he
Who
got.
won? Who won the Heisman last year?
I have no idea who did.
He plays for the Commanders.
Oh, Caleb Williams.
Not Caleb Williams.
I mean, what his name is? What his name is?
What buddy name?
Oh, Daniel, Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels. Yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
he didn't play the bowl game, and what he got picked.
See,
You
that's a
know,
whole nother scenario. See, a
uh,
bowl game. No, they're looking at a bowl game as meaningless. But if you got a chance to win, go undefeated, and win a national, that's a little bit different.
nah, bro.
You
I'm
don't have a
not.
want. You really don't want to play football. If that's what we play for.
Nah, it's not that I want to play football on the professional levels where I'm getting paid hundreds of millions of dollars versus playing that fucking stupid ass bowl game with some,
Damn, you got paid $1 million.
studio. I'm getting so you want me to be happy about this $1 million versus getting paid
It ain't
fucking
about
million
happy. It's
dollars?
about hey, listen, this NIL contract will give you a million, but we undefeated and we try to win a national. You can't sit out them games, or you owe us some of this money back.
Nah, ain't no contract like that. I'm out, bitch. I'm throwing the I'm throwing the deuces. Yeah, you crazy, man? This is a I don't know what economy. I mean, I know you rich because you don't got to pay what's going on, but my parents are broke. You mean to tell me to sit my ass down and do all? Nah, buddy. I'm going to the league, man. Y'all can kiss that. Y'all can kiss the baby. I'm out of this bitch.
Damn,
I'm leaving, and I
that's
would
hurtful.
advise the man to leave. I'm like, go. You have the opportunity to change your family's history, and you fucking around here with these little kids. Nah, take your ass to the league, man. Fuck around. Don't fuck around with these people out here. These people don't go fuck about you. They care about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, nah, take your ass to the league.
Mm.
This is life changing money,
Damn.
man. Like no, put it this way: no matter what happens to you, guess what's gonna happen to Mario?
What?
Guess what's gonna happen tomorrow at the end of the season, studio? He's gonna get a fucking extension. And what are you gonna get? Nothing? Nah, man. A championship? I don't give a fuck. Mars can make him Mars extension's probably gonna put him over $12 million a year next year.
That's dirty.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
dirty,
saying.
King Cuban Cane.
Hey, I'm just speaking the truth, man. Y'all want to live in this fake world,
What's truth about that?
huh?
That's not nothing truthful about it.
What do you mean nothing's true about it?
Because at the end of the day, these boys play football to win championships,
No, they
whatever
play
level
football
you're on.
to get out of the situation. They don't play. You think these kids actually care about their football legacy or whatever? They don't give a shit. They're in it for the fucking money. And
Nah,
once
I'm
you get
good, and somebody willing to offer you things to come play for them. Then you start to take it a little more serious.
that
So okay, I
studio,
can get an
then all
education
right.
out
Oh,
this.
hold
I
on.
can also go to the
You're
league
gonna
out
you're
this.
gonna
Cool.
studio. You're gonna contradict the living shit out of yourself right now. Then eliminate NIL. Then
No, that's what I just said. People are willing to give you benefits for you to play for them. So
yeah,
good. You get to
people play
play
for
for
money. They don't
fun,
play.
what you love. They plan for what they love first. And it so happens I'm good enough with you to want me to play over here instead of over there, then I'm gonna take opportunity in that.
People don't play for what they love anymore. This is not where you grew. This is not little kids games anymore, man. This is
No, sir. Money, listen, it's still if there was no money, people still would be motivated to do certain things. And they'll
I
do it
highly
anyway.
doubt it. I highly doubt it.
So if
Studio.
there was no money, everybody will sit and do nothing. That's
No,
ridiculous.
it's not sit to do nothing. You. All right. This is we're going on a different tangent here. You make money in order to take
Pay
care of
your
your
bills in the
family.
current society. I got it.
Yeah, you don't make money to fucking to say, oh, I love playing, I love getting hit in the motherfucking head, and and this is amazing, and I love it, like,
Some
no,
people
hell
love
no.
that though.
No, nobody wants to be a paraplegic when they're 20 some years old, bro. That's crazy.
No, man. When we were little, we used to play tackle football, man. We used to
Yeah, we
like
used
to
to
hit.
play tackle football. We never had to put, say routes and just, went out there and ran, right? That's a whole different world. We don't live in that world anymore. But if you don't think it, oh, so then why ain't you tell Mario to just to coach for free for the love of the game? Why don't tell Mario to give a discount to Miami?
Like I said, people are willing to pay you the benefits to play for them, not to sit out. Okay, not to sit out. We're paying you to play. Now, if you have to sit out, if you're unable to perform, you're injured, doctor say you can't play, I understand. But just because you wanna, you scared you gonna get hurt, and
It ain't scared about getting hurt. It's securing my finance. It's securing my financial security.
it's already secure. You're getting paid to play.
I don't know, City.
You know,
I don't think you're a
I
capitalist.
got you. I
I'm.
understand. These
I'm.
people are starting to think the
I'm
world's
starting to
going
think.
another way now.
I'm starting to think you're a Democrat, or you're not a capitalist, bro.
Nah, I'm on true side, man. That's all.
I, I don't know about
Sometimes
all that. So let me ask this question. I got into a little debate about this with somebody. Because he was talking about gold, right? What what would you rather have, money or resources?
I would prefer to have resources.
Okay, good. Same shit. I said the same thing. Because I'm
You
like,
don't
money
have
doesn't
it.
have. Because I'm like, money has absolutely zero value, right?
Zero value.
It's a man-made thing. Because like, if I'm not saying the world's gonna end, but if we were in a war, right?
Mhm.
You come with gold and I have crops, food, cows. What am I gonna do with this gold? Not a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't eat this gold, right? I can't do nothing. This gold is not gonna do nothing. It can't feed me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly.
And I was telling buddy, is
All
like,
that resources.
I'm like, gold, like money has zero value. Money, it's a
Like a
man
well.
made.
So let me ask you a question. 3 resources that you can have. Which 3 resources would they be?
I only have one: food, crops. That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah, if you have food, that's all you need,
That's all you need.
essentially.
Yeah. I don't. There is no other source in the world that you need. If you don't have food,
But you can't have all the food. So if you can only like, let's just say,
no, it's
you pick
crops
three
and water.
resources.
Crops and water.
Yeah,
That's it.
I have me a little well, a little spring well source. I do that. I have a few fruits and vegetables. Would you prefer
Yeah,
fruits and
crops.
vegetables or meat
Yeah, crops.
or
Crops and water. That's
stock,
all you need.
livestock?
Yeah, that's all you need. Crops and water. I don't need oil. I don't need technology. I don't need none of that shit. I just need, in order for me to live, I need crops and water.
Yeah, and weapons. Shit.
No, you don't need weapons.
I mean, you might motherfucker coming to get that water and crops you got.
Yeah, but I would have a tool if you would kill me. I'm gonna pretty much destroy all the crops.
Nah, bro.
I will
They
contaminate
get
the
you.
water. I will
They get.
contaminate the water,
They
and
might
I'll
get you.
destroy the crops.
They get your ass before you can get to it.
Now I will have something built where it's like if I die, this shit will die with me.
Yeah, right. That sounds like some sci-fi shit, bro.
There ain't no
What
sci-fi shit
device
about
are
it.
you gonna make? That bitch connected to your heart rhythm, and as soon as your heart
Instead of you
stops,
telling
the
me,
motherfucking the little device lets out the poison, nigga. That shit so tech, boy. You
instead of
gonna
you
need
telling
some.
me, I'm sitting in this land, and all I got is time to fucking think, nigga. I'm gonna think of something that's gonna that if you cross this motherfucking land, this shit will collapse. I'll create something. I would have time to think about some shit like that.
Nah, bro. You can think all day, but building it is a whole nother complex topic, there, buddy.
Okay. But
Your
how? What are
mind
you
can
gonna
think of
come with
all
the?
kind of shit that could happen.
Yeah, but I mean, what are you gonna come with a gun?
I don't no, I was thinking more like swords and like a more of a what they call a blacksmith blacksmith little pit where I can
Yeah, you better
mold
have a cannon. If you
swords,
don't
make
have,
pots,
yeah,
make
if you don't,
pans, make shit, the containers, the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Tools like a forge, shit like that. You might need some shit to crop this shit and grow your shit. You know what I'm saying? I could forge some holes and some shovels, and you know what I mean.
yeah,
I
if
think
you
that'd
don't, but
be
if you don't have a
valuable. I just
cannon,
think about trade value too. Like, oh, that's the forger. He could buy. You know, he got tools, he got water, and he got food. Nigga, you ain't going out of business ever.
yeah, but if you don't have any
I mean, there's
trade
other
value,
resources you can use too. That you won't go wrong. I ain't saying there's a few other resources you can get that you may not go, but them are my 3 choices.
but yeah, but if you have a sword, I could beat you with a sword, right? Because I might have a sword too. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I might have a stick or whatever. Like a sword
Yeah,
is
I
not
still
gonna
the
come.
rules of fight. I understand what you're saying, but it's better than having nothing.
Yeah, yeah, and and also I'll teach my animals to attack your motherfucking ass.
Who you telling? I'm having them attack dogs and all, pit bulls, all that. They getting good food on the farm. Shit, they gonna play master.
Yeah, they'll be attacked. You know what I'm saying? It's like as soon as you get close to fucking to your
They
owner,
gonna play
attack them.
master.
Yeah, I don't care
Yeah.
how. Yeah, unless I give a signal, y'all motherfuckers don't attack. But if it's a person that I don't know, attack that motherfucker.
He talking about attack that motherfucker. I feel you. No. I got hold on. Let me check on something here. Damn, everybody in. Let's go. Let's have fun. Let's have
And
fun.
I had to leave. I was playing that poker shit, and then I had to leave and I had to go all in, and I fucking lost.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Cause that shit takes too long, man. That shit. How long
Yeah,
does
you
it take?
gotta. Yeah, if you playing, you can play a cash game where you just sitting on the table, you can leave whatever. But if you playing a tournament, you got to look at the estimated run time of that tournament
How
You
long
know
do
what
they
you gotta
usually
do.
last?
Most of them 4 hours to 10 hours.
Nah, I can't do that shit, man. If I would have known that, I could do the 4 hours. I can't do the 10 hours.
Yeah. Well, I'm in that 50,000 one. I bet you I'll be in that 10 hour for that 8-10 bands for first place. That
Yeah.
whole Sunday, I'm marking that bitch off. Event Sunday. Shit. I'm in the
Man,
50K flight. You gotta have it. And you're being in that $5 million Venom they got. If you made it in that, shit, me, you gonna make it like it's a vacation day. Treat it like a vacation day. Get
I
your little
get it, but I
drink.
can't. I mean, mentally, yeah.
Shit, first and second place guaranteed $1 million each. Shit, I bet you will sit them 10 hours.
Yeah, but you're gonna need somebody to get food for you and all that shit. You better have a remote toilet.
They have hour breaks and they be breaking through the tournament for them big ones like
In
that.
5 minutes. I need more than 5 minutes, bro.
No, they be having bigger breaks when you get in them big ones.
Oh,
But listen, a lot of time when you playing in the big turn on these online tournaments and you done doubled up or tripled up, it's good to sit out for a while. Go sit down 20 minutes and just sit out and just let your blind. You just play your blinds. You come back, you might lose 5,000-10,000, but you ain't miss out. You ain't get caught in no hand. And then the algorithm was like, damn, he been missing out. We're gonna give him a win. You know what I'm saying? That's how you
yeah.
trick that shit. I learned that shit, but so that's you break anyway during out the tournament. You ain't got a
Oh, who
motherfucker stick.
want? When you and what's your homeboy's name? I forgot buddy's name. What's his name?
Yeah, here.
Hell yeah. When y'all went to say table, who won?
Man, I fuck around and had to go out and do this with the dog, get shit ready, and then I come back. They had movement, but I had got knocked out. He cast. I forgot what place it was in, but I got knocked out before the cast. I ain't cast shit.
Oh, so he plays for a top three or what?
No, he was in the top. I don't know, 40. Oh, up in there.
Oh, nice.
He still got some money. I forgot the dollar amount, $6, $7, $8 or some shit.
Yeah, I could have kept
That's
going, but it's just I had to leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could have sat out, but it depends on how long you gotta leave. You come back in
I had to
20,
leave
30
for a
minutes,
minute.
you can yeah, then yeah, you gotta just chill.
Yeah,
Just
because
chill, just
I
chill.
saw my the blind. It was just it was just going small and small and small. And I was like, fuck, let me just. I
Go
have
all in. Ah,
yeah.
on him. I got
Yeah, I was like, I was scared he was gonna back out. You know what I'm saying? And he barely beat me, and I was like, oh shit.
damn, he
I'm
jumped. You
like, I'm gonna get
called
this
me,
guy.
cuz?
Yeah,
Why?
I'm
I'm
gonna get
all
them.
in, man. You just gonna have to snap me. You gonna have to snap me. What you gonna do, Hellfire? I'm all in with it. Yeah, you better fold. Know like I know. Call me. Give me some chips. Damn, he ain't want to call me. He ain't want to call me. I'll show you something, nigga. I got some pressure. I'm not playing with you. Not playing with you. I ain't. It was too many big cards. One more big card, he can have a straight on me. I was like, nah, you gonna have to pay for that one. And every time I had ace queen flop to pay with that bitch get bopped down by the straight, the Broadway they call it. Ace king queen jack 10 Broadway. I noticed that with certain hands I've had in the history of my poker play. I don't know what it is. Certain numbers, certain shit seem to run the same. Flop the queen. Matt OB, you gonna push on me? Don't do it. I'm gonna snap call your ass. I'm all in. I'm all in. Oh, she need 49. She got it. They gave it to her bitch ass. She need 49. They gave it to her. Get the fuck out of here. As soon as I say it, she need 49. Bah! It popped right on there. This should be ridiculous, bro. That's why I be trying to just follow the algorithm and win when they let you win. They let you win. And you know when you one of the chosen one, I call it one of the chosen ones. I go ahead and be calling all kind of shit on their ass. They be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta you gotta figure it out. There's a few keys to this shit. Man. But man, let's get on this college season, man, real quick.
All right.
Texas right now. We in the SEC. We're gonna look at all the conferences. That's how I was gonna start it out. So right now the SEC, we got Texas 5-0, Ole Miss 5-1, Texas A&M, my Elko. I did a video with him and Duke Blue Devils. I was like, Duke is the new ACC forerunner, but he didn't quite fulfill that. He looking like he got those boys ready to compete. 5 straight wins there. Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, LSU, Missouri, Oklahoma. They kind of stacked. And then they mid-team, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Vanderbilt, South Carolina, Kentucky. They really, really tough. Florida, you seen what we did to Florida. Okay. So, first thoughts as you see these midpoint of the season, top 6. Anybody you think guaranteed to be there? Do you need to look at a little more? Or what was your first thoughts?
Who was top 6?
Texas, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia. Texas is the only one still undefeated.
I told everybody Texas A&M was going to be good for 2 reasons: Mike Elko and Tommy Moffitt. Tommy Moffitt is the strength and conditioning coach that built the University of Miami back in 2000. We should have hired Tommy Moffitt. He was a free agent sitting at home in Louisiana, and nobody picked him up. When Mike Elko signed that motherfucker, I was like, oh, that's a powerhouse. Texas A&M will be the best team in the SEC within 1 to 2 years. Connie Early.
But don't they got the pieces now? They had a #1 class a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
they
but
still got
no. But a lot of them dudes transferred.
no.
A lot of them dudes transferred.
I got you. Okay, I kind of agree with you. I think Tennessee got exposed a bit when they played. If you look at this schedule here.
So again, the thing about Tennessee, you cannot run the ball. This is what I tell you about Miami. You cannot, if you cannot run the ball, and you face a stout defense, you're gonna have issues. That whole passing the ball all over the field. That shit is
Yeah, I agree with that too. But they passing attack way different. When I looked at, okay, he barely beat Oklahoma 25-15. Oklahoma a good team though. And then they lose to Arkansas. When I looked at their quarterback, what his name, Nico, whatever his name is.
Whatever.
I said, he don't even know football. He just raw
throw
talent.
the bitch around the field. Yeah, it's like just throw the bitch around the field.
He raw talent. So he ain't no reader, no coverage guy. I know I can pick him. I know what coverage he in. I know. No, he's not that guy.
Right.
So I don't have faith in them. Alabama, I don't know what to think of them. Georgia, their offense to me is still, I still think they got potential to get there. So we're going to watch that. LSU sneaky impressive. So I'm going to look at some of these teams remaining schedule.
LSU's not that good. I don't.
Why? Because they won that first game in USC. I mean, they went in there and beat South Carolina. Everybody know how much trouble South Carolina giving everybody. They beat USC.
So they should have never beat South Carolina. They struggled. South Carolina lost that game.
Well, you know what? LSU plays Ole Miss this week. And this is going to answer some questions. This is going to shuffle. This is going to answer a question for me about Ole Miss. See, when they went up against a physical guy like Kentucky, they got held to 17 points. What happened to this high-flying offense? Went to South Carolina. Okay, that to me, they bounced back. I was shocked that they 27-3. But South Carolina offense with that quarterback situation, that is not that impressive to me. We see that Lane Kiffin offense can be contained when the big boys come. So it's going to be interesting to see what LSU do. Who you think wins that one?
LSU, South Carolina?
LSU, Ole Miss.
LSU, Ole Miss. Where's the game at?
I think it's at Ole Miss. Let me see. I'll tell you for sure. Nope. It is at LSU.
I got LSU.
It is at LSU. So that's gonna drop them to 5-2. It's kind of hard to see what's this SEC picture gonna look like. It's only one undefeated team in the SEC left.
It's
This
funny.
is amazing.
It's fine. We talked about it earlier this season. No matter how much they lose, they're not going to get dropped that much in the rankings. All right, they're going to get dropped. So you saw Bama lost a fucking unranked team. They dropped like one spot, right? Like they ain't trying to drop these SEC teams, man.
Yeah, it's biased. We need to call it out, man. We need to start calling it out because it looks kind of suspect. Let's see. Let's look at the remaining schedule of these top dog, man. Texas, Ole Miss. We see Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Tennessee. Right now, I got Texas schedule up. They play Oklahoma this Saturday. Neutral site, 3:30.
I got Oklahoma
The
winning that
betting
game.
view says
I got Oklahoma winning that game.
you do. Well, Vegas says Texas is a 14-point favorite.
I got Oklahoma winning that game.
So if you truly believe that, then, sir, I recommend you go to the booth and put a ticket in.
I'm not a better,
Because
man. I
they're
told
plus
you.
$450. $100 will pay you $450. $10 get you $45. Put your 10 back. If you believe that.
Could I bet on this poker app shit?
Huh?
Could I bet in this poker shit?
Yeah, you just click on sports. It'll open up the bet page. You've seen it plenty of times. Join the poker in the link, everybody. You can get in these $1,500 guarantee. I'm trying to make it to the final table. It'd be the fourth one in the last 2 weeks, well, a week, and probably I think last weekend that's when I went on that run. But they've been playing. I squandered 1 or 2 opportunities. That was my fault. I had it in my grasp. Too cocky. Sometimes you get too cocky when you're winning. So I hope Miami Hurricanes and chill down and relax. So this is Texas schedule. Then they play Georgia, where they're going to be in a 2.5 favorite now. We'll see. It may change as they win or lose this week, or Georgia win or lose this week. But right now they're 14-point favorites at Oklahoma, and they're going to be a 2.5-point favorite at Georgia. And what Georgia showed me,
back-to-back game,
back-to-back games. Ooh. So that's going to be a tough little skate for Texas.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I think Texas may drop one of those games. They definitely can't drop that Oklahoma game and being a 14-point favorite.
Let's see here, football.
God. Then they play Vanderbilt, and we know what Vanderbilt noon game.
Hey man, hold on. They told me
they go to Vanderbilt.
Hold on, dude. I'm on here. They told me I got $0 in this bitch. But on the poker thing, it says I have 15.
Yeah, you got to transfer. See that little button where it say transfer.
On the website? Oh, transfer
money? On the website screen, yeah. It'll show you a transfer button.
I'm going to transfer 5.
Transfer. Yeah. So to me, Texas has a very tough slate coming ahead. Oklahoma, Georgia, and Vanderbilt. And at least they're home at Florida. I think Florida is going to get better and contend a bit. I don't think they'll make it, but they're going to contend a bit. We'll see when they play Tennessee tomorrow. But Then they play Arkansas, Kentucky, and then that last game against Texas A&M at Texas A&M. To me, this is a 2-loss Texas team staring them in the face just on schedule principle alone. If Texas can get through that undefeated, I wouldn't argue at all that they're the number 1 team in the nation.
Texas, Oklahoma. Hold up. I'm not good at this. So you said what? Okay, I'm betting plus 506 with Oklahoma, right?
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna
I
say,
tried.
let me see, $1. What the fuck? I'm putting my money back in fucking. Trying to take this.
Hold on. J Dub.
You on your show?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Click on the link, boy. Jump on in.
Click on that link, but I'm texting y'all. Y'all don't see it.
Yeah, I see the text. I like Texas for 20. All the teams you name will beat Miami.
Still don't be liking.
No, I ain't looking at. I was looking at the chat right at the time. Yes, sir. Beats how you do it, J Dub. You can click that link now. I'm gonna recheck. I'm gonna re-put the link in the thing so it'll be fresh and new for you.
Thinking, how do I get on that?
Just hit it. It'll open up a page and it'll say Enter Studio. You'll see a button that say you can mute your mic, you can put your camera on, and then a little chat, little button. You'll see it.
I did that. That shit ain't did nothing for me.
Try it this time. All right, motherfucking here. It's gonna open up another little app. You know how they open up all them windows on your phone, nigga. You have all them goddamn windows open.
I'm gonna get off the phone then.
All right, find the window, nigga. Damn, they ain't give me some. I tried that shit. But what you saying, my man? Now?
Nah, $1 to get $5, man. Fuck that. I want my money back. How do I transfer that money back to my poker shit?
I mean, that's 5 times your money. I do that, and then I got 5 extra bets. You know what I'm saying? You don't lose. If you think they're gonna win, why you don't put the whole 5 on it?
Nah, man. I like playing poker.
I got you.
How do I transfer this money back?
I got you.
How do I transfer this money back, Studio?
Just say where it say transfer and it say transfer to poker. Self-explanatory, young man.
On the website or on the app?
The website, same way you just did it.
It's not letting me. It says transfer money, and then it just let me. Oh, my bad. I'm stupid.
Very. You're wrong again. This is what this podcast is about. I'm right, and you're wrong.
You live in this motherfucking website forever, bro. Don't try me like that, man. I'm just new to this.
But look, like I said, Texas look like they got.
Is he in the background, by the way? Is your homeboy?
Let me check on him. No, he ain't click on the link yet because he a little tech savvy, illiterate. My friend, he barely know how to work the phone. So
there's a person that don't ever check the fucking back door to open the motherfucking door for people.
I know that's right. So I'm gonna check. I'm so sorry. But look at this, man. This is a gauntlet. This is a gauntlet. If they can get past Oklahoma and Georgia, they still got a gauntlet. But I would say if they can get past Oklahoma and Georgia, any one loss at that point doesn't hurt them that bad. You feel me?
Yep.
But if they get a loss at Oklahoma, it's going to be tough to go into Georgia. They home. They could still win. But I still say they'll be upset prone to Kentucky and Texas A&M at the end of the year. And that 2 losses could hurt. It depending on what the hell happens next. Let's look at Oklahoma's schedule. I'm going to just take a quick look at these schedules. Let's see who got the toughest path remaining. Like I said, Oklahoma play Texas. They can win. They really control their destiny with South Carolina, sorry Mississippi, suspect Missouri, and LSU. They have a big game at home, Alabama. But other than that, they got an easier path than Texas, I would say, regardless.
It doesn't matter. You can lose in the SEC. You can lose about 3 games and still make the playoffs.
I don't know how it's gonna go, but I just know you don't want to be the one with 2 losses, and it's 6 of y'all with 2 losses, and it's two. Let's just say it's 2 with 1 loss. So you had the champion, and then you had a loser with 2 losses. Let's say the one champion had 1.
I'm saying the champion, the runner-up,
and then everybody else got 2 losses. So all of them suspect to be left out. We know they want to pick at least 2 more of those teams. We know. So that's 4. And depending on what the ACC do, the Big Ten do, and the Big 12 do, that's going to determine which of those other ones might not make it. And you don't want to be amongst those. That's all I'm saying. You want to at least have that 1 loss.
All right, so let's see here.
2 loss might skip a 1 loss, matter of fact.
So let's see here. Texas making the playoffs.
Hold on, we looking at
Ohio State, Oregon making the playoffs.
I don't know. I can't get Texas automatic.
They're gonna make the playoffs, man.
I don't know. Let's go through it. You finished? You already skipped. So you already decided who you think.
I was letting you talk. All right, so the SEC.
Okay, because I'm finna write who you saying, and out of each conference that's going, do you think gonna make the playoffs? Cuban, I'm writing it down. Cuban, right now. Each team. Who you say? I'm gonna get you get each get a I don't know. You got to just name who you think your playoff team's gonna be in there.
Yeah.
Bottom line, we gotta have 12 teams at the end of this segment. But we just saw Texas schedule. It's tough. Okay. Oklahoma, Georgia, Vandy, Florida, Arkansas, Kentucky, Texas, and them at the end. Oklahoma got an easy skate. Let me look at Georgia real quick. Okay, they play Mississippi State.
I'm giving you my teams.
Texas, as we mentioned.
So Texas, Georgia, Bama are for sure making it out of the SEC.
Okay. You know that. Okay, I got you. Okay.
Ohio State, Oregon, maybe Penn State.
Wait a minute. So in the Big Ten, you got Ohio State,
Oregon, and Penn State are going to make it to the playoffs.
All right, so that's 16. ACC.
Yeah. Notre Dame is going to make it.
Okay, I'm putting them on as the ACC. I ain't convinced Notre Dame gonna make it.
They got nobody. Look at the schedule. They got nobody. If they just finished top 12, they're in. I'm not saying they're good. I'm just saying just because the way that it's set up. I
heard an announcer says they think Clemson's brand get them in if they beat Cersei. No, in that video. Remember that video we saw?
Yeah. So
he was saying that Clemson fell. It was in 3rd, and SMU now was boo boo boo. He said he think in that scenario Clemson's brand can get them in with 1 loss, with 2 losses, or whatever, however it went. Okay, so I still want to see the main schedule because I want to try to predict who is going to be the goddamn SEC championship game. That's really what I'm trying to predict here.
So that's 7, right? Then a combination of Miami, SMU, or Clemson from the ACC. Only one of them is going to make the playoffs. Not
so you don't think one ACC is going to get represented?
I don't think they're going to get 2 teams in. ACC is going to get 1 team in.
ACC right now is leading the pack to get more than teams in based on the record.
But they eliminate each other.
These SEC teams about to eliminate each other. Everybody about to have 2 losses in this.
But we talked about it earlier on, studio. They cater to the SEC.
Like Tennessee next schedule. Let's look at Tennessee schedule.
Bama lost to an unranked team, and they went from 1 to 7. If Miami would have lost to Cal, we would have been unranked, bro. You know how it is.
Okay, so for example, Tennessee got 1 loss, right? They play Florida at home, Alabama at home, Kentucky at home, Mississippi State, and Georgia. And they're gonna lose. They ain't making it. Alabama or Georgia gonna beat them, so they gonna have at least 2 losses. And then you could think Florida may beat them, Kentucky may beat them, and Vanderbilt may beat them. So they could definitely have 3 losses.
Let me go to my sports book. Let me go
So
back.
you can eliminate Tennessee ass up out of here. Let me look at Georgia's schedule. I ain't giving it to them automatically. They got a loss already.
Florida.
They play Texas. Shit, they can lose it.
I got Oklahoma. I'm going risky.
Listen.
And I'm going to go with Tennessee, Florida. I think Florida's going to beat
You don't
Tennessee.
think what happened Georgia what happened if Georgia lose to Texas? They got 2 losses now.
Say it again.
What happened Georgia go to Texas and lose? They got 2 losses now. They don't really play nobody else meaningful. They play Florida, Mississippi, Tennessee, who gonna probably collapse, who can probably beat them if they ain't careful, and UMass and Georgia Tech. So Georgia's gonna be on the outside looking in if they don't win that game at Texas. That's just look like real talk. Let me look at Alabama. We know Alabama got a tough ass schedule here. They play South Carolina. That's gonna be a tough game. They should be able to do it. They should be able to beat Tennessee ass. Missouri, LSU gonna give them a pump rock. Oklahoma. If they got to go to Oklahoma can pull that off. That'd be huge for them. That'll shake up the SEC. I don't know who will go. They don't got divisions no more either, do they? Nope. They sure don't. So let me look at LSU, man. See what the hell going on. I think the destiny of the SEC hinges on the Texas-Georgia game next week. I really do. Provided Oklahoma can't get the upset. If they get the upset, it's still going to be monumental because one of them 2 teams going to have 2 losses. That will even be bigger. Texas can afford to lose to Georgia if they beat Oklahoma. But we got LSU, which got 1 loss that is out of conference. So, and you have seen the Big Ten, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So they control their own destiny. All they got to do is win that big game at Alabama, and they in. They got Mississippi. Sorry, they should be able to handle Arkansas. Texas A&M at Texas A&M. This is a game for Texas A&M that if they can pull off that win, they can make that game at the end, Texas A&M versus Texas, very meaningful, especially if Texas lose to Georgia or if they lose to Oklahoma and Georgia, or this is but then they play Alabama, which could be for the marbles as well. Alabama already having a loss. So even if LSU lose to Texas A&M, they still could beat Alabama and win out, beat Oklahoma, and still be right there in the tiebreaker with someone. You got me? So there's a lot of games left to play in the SEC for sure, but let me move on to the next conference, basically. Big Ten. You got Indiana, 6-0.
They ain't gonna
Ohio State, 5-0. I don't know, boy. They playing rough, boy.
Nah, they ain't gonna make it.
They got 285 points to 89. Boy, they outscoring people to death. Now, they defense a little bit not as good as Ohio State, which got 230 to 34. Penn State got 172 to 57, so they offense is very hard scoring. Oregon all as well, 175 to 85. I'm talking about their point differentials.
Penn
The
State.
offense. Ohio State and Indiana got them doubled in points nearly.
Let's see.
And
Penn
that's
State
hard.
football. Oh
Indiana
shit. Penn
team.
State. Penn State has USC at USC, Wisconsin, Ohio State, Washington, Purdue, Minnesota. So Penn State probably could lose one more game two more games the rest of the season. They're making the playoffs. Penn State's making the
So you
playoffs.
automatically give them a 2-loss Penn State.
Yeah, I have them. They could possibly lose against USC and Ohio State. Everything else they could win. They're making the playoffs. Penn State's making it.
Yeah, they should beat Wisconsin,
They should
Washington,
be.
Purdue.
Yeah,
Minnesota rough now. Minnesota could pull out that upset.
yeah,
If
but
they
they're
get
not.
past Minnesota, they should beat Maryland.
Yeah, but they're not gonna mess around. They're gonna make the playoffs.
All right, that was like a good one. They look like so you predicted them having 2 losses or 1?
Two, maybe maximum
USC
two.
don't.
Yeah, they get through
Yeah.
USC, they're gonna have one loss, and then they're a shoe-in to make the playoffs.
No, they not.
If they beat USC, they're a shoe-in to make the playoffs. Who else is gonna beat them in
Yeah,
this schedule?
yeah, I got you. And that, as long as they take care of business.
Yeah, they could.
Then
I
you
would say
got this is
I would.
Ohio State.
Yeah, I wouldn't even play my players in that
Yes.
Ohio State game. I'm like, we're making the playoffs guaranteed. Let's wait for the playoffs. I'm not playing this Ohio State game. Fuck that. That shit don't mean
So
nothing.
USC is playing the upset role here, the spoiler role here. Looks like now they got 2 Big Ten losses already.
Yeah, they're out of it.
They 1-2. What if they win out?
I don't see them
The only
winning out.
the only problem is that still might not be good enough for them to get into the Big Ten championship. Because, like you
don't
said,
have to, but you don't got to make the Big Ten. You don't got to make the championship game. You just got to have.
that's
Because I
what I'm
don't think.
saying. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. If they went out, they beat Penn State, right? So that means Penn State had that 2 losses as you suggested. And they went out, they only have a 1 loss. I mean, they still have 2 losses with Penn State, but neither of them get to the championship. They beat Penn State. So, but it just depends on the ranking at that point in the season and how they view that loss to USC and Penn State. Do they choose USC over Penn State?
They're gonna pick Penn State.
Penn State better take care of business tomorrow.
Yeah, they take care of business tomorrow. If
USC blow them out or make them look bad, then that's gonna hurt them, bro. I'm sorry.
If Penn State wins tomorrow, they're in the playoffs for sure.
I can almost agree with that. If they win out, yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, if they win out, of course, yeah. But if they win tomorrow, they're in it for sure.
All right, I gotta see. You don't think Nebraska, anybody else can compete for this Big Ten?
No.
And go to the championship at least. Who playing Ohio State then? Is it clear?
Ohio State.
It's not really clear yet.
It's gonna
Oregon
be
in the Big Ten, right?
Oh yeah, Oregon's in the Big Ten.
Okay, I don't know what I'm struggling on against Idaho that time now.
Idaho and
let me see, they play. You got 1 conference loss, the Illinois, which is suspect. They got Indiana next week. They got a bye this week. That's gonna be a good game for Nebraska. That's gonna shake up the Big Ten. Matter of fact, if Nebraska beats Indiana with 1 loss, they're in the driver's seat. But then they play Ohio State, and they're not going to beat them. At least I don't think. They'll have 2 losses, And then if they can win out, that'd be another 2-loss. Nebraska, USC, Penn State. That's a scenario where all 3 of those have 2 losses. Nebraska, Penn State, USC. We just showed a scenario where all 3 of them could be 2 losses. Trying to get, that provided Oregon and Ohio State make it like we're suggesting. But let me look at Ohio State's schedule real quick. Oh, look like I'm going all in with my ace king suited. This might dictate, do I survive or not? Do I survive or not? Should I just call or just go all in on them? You tell me. I'm going to give you you heard me?
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
I got 7 seconds. Call or go all in? I'm going to call because you don't know what you want. It gave me a straight draw. He jumped around me. He gonna push me. I gotta call. I gotta see one more. Gave me a punk ass 3. I was better off going pushing. He might have folded. I call you, bro. Okay, they gave it to the punk ass. I'm out. I'm mad. They flopped them a queen. So we got whose schedule is this? This is Ohio State. They play Oregon. They got to go to Oregon. They got to go to Oregon. You got to go to Oregon. Then they play Nebraska, Penn State, Purdue, Northwestern, Indiana. That's going to be a good one. Indiana could prove itself. And then Michigan. Michigan ain't Michigan, man. They not.
Michigan's out of it.
You think? Yeah.
Iowa State. Hold up. Iowa State's 5-0. Oh shit. There's teams I'm slipping on. Iowa State is 5-0. BYU's 5-0. Indiana's 5-0. Hold on. I gotta take a deeper look here, bro.
Yeah, we ain't get to the Big 12 yet. BYU.
Iowa
get to the Big
State.
12.
Iowa State plays. They got 2. Okay, they're not gonna make it.
Shit.
Nah. I looked at the schedule. They got West Virginia this week, then USF, then they got Kansas, Utah, and Kansas State. They ain't making it.
I'm just see who Iowa State. Iowa State ain't not good. They got some defense though. They beat Iowa, Arkansas. They ain't played nobody. They beat Houston 20-0, barely in the shootout. Nah, somebody gonna beat them.
Yeah, they ain't gonna.
They not that impressive. But shit, I like BYU. BYU. Matter of fact, I want to go to BYU schedule. BYU might make it out of there. Hold on.
Arizona, Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State is going to be a tough game at UCF. That's the game. They got Utah. That's a tough one. They can make it.
What about Arizona, UCF, Kansas? Yeah, they going undefeated. They can beat everybody on here. They can beat Arizona. They can beat Oklahoma State. Matter of fact, Oklahoma State, what y'all doing? Struggling, 3-3. They could be UCF. Utah might be the one that might can get them. They just lost to Arizona, though, so who knows? So the Big 12 to me only gets one team in, based on this analysis. The Big 12 champion get in. I doubt they get a second team in, based on looking at these teams. Then you got Conference USA. Which one of these teams getting in? Liberty 5-0. Sam Houston 5-1. You got the Pac-12. There only 2 teams left in the Pac-12?
Yeah, only 2 teams this year. Next year, they're going to build back up again.
Dang. Sunbelt, James Madison trying to make a push. And you got Notre Dame. You thinking Notre Dame might make it?
Notre Dame is going to make it. Look at the schedule.
Let me see. All right, they play Stanford, Georgia Tech, Navy, Florida State, Virginia, Army, and USC. USC the only one to bop them. Two lost Notre Dame, it'll be questionable. If they win out, yeah, they'll get in.
They got, let me see,
They beating Florida
Stanford, Georgia
State.
Tech, Florida State. They don't got a schedule, man. They don't got a schedule.
Yeah, Florida State ain't who they were supposed to be. Yeah. So they better not lose another game because they won't get in with 2 losses.
Yeah, they don't got a schedule.
So Big 12 only gets 1. So look at this ACC. Miami, Pitt. I gotta look at Pitt schedule. Because I want to see if they can make it or not. If they're going to actually make it.
Nah, Pitt's not going to make it. But look at the schedule. You can look at it.
Right now, this is Georgia Tech. They play North Carolina, Notre Dame, Miami, Georgia. We rooting for Virginia Tech.
Yeah, rooting for Virginia
They're
Tech.
1 loss in their conference. You know, theoretically, we could play them again in the championship.
Yeah, I know. I heard that.
If they win the rest of their games, knock off Clemson, they'll have 1 loss, and that'll be just to us. Wow. And the way they beat Stanford, seems they done turned it around. And I think they're going to beat Boston College. I think they can. The only game they probably won't be able to win is the Clemson game. But everybody else, I think they can go ahead and beat based on how they done turned this stuff around.
Yep.
That's into that thing. Let's see if Duke can make it. Oh, they lost. They just lost to Georgia Tech. Ooh, they put Florida State, SMU, Miami, North Carolina. I mean, theoretically, they could make it. They could win out, obviously. They control their destiny. But Virginia Tech, Miami, SMU, I don't think so. Virginia Tech in their way. Yeah, Florida State Florida State want to get a win under their belts. So it's going to be a tough road for Duke. Let me see this SMU schedule, if they can do it, because they keep talking about they can go. They play Duke, they should win. Yeah, they got a weak-ass schedule remaining.
Yep, I told you.
They play Stanford, Duke, Pitt, Boston College, but they should win all them games.
Yep.
And they all 12 noon. That looks set up to me. That look like a setup.
I told you. That shit's an easy schedule, man.
This shit look like a setup. What? Damn, they should be undefeated. They let BYU beat them. What? That's gonna make the SEC look good though. So they'll be in the championship. They really can lose one. Because everybody else gonna have 1 loss in the conference other than us.
Yeah, I don't see SMU losing one.
No, I'm saying other than us. What I'm saying is they still could be amongst the tiebreaker for the 1 loss.
Oh, yeah.
So they ain't even a 1 loss don't even hurt them.
Yeah, I don't think we have a room for error.
Yeah, especially with this East Coast. It could be SMU and let me look at Pitt schedule real quick. Okay, they play Cal, Syracuse, SMU, Virginia, Clemson, Louisville, Boston College. So yeah, so we're gonna be watching that Pitt SMU game November 2nd. That's gonna be an interesting. That's gonna determine some destinies. Who gonna be the, because Pitt win, Pitt still got to play Clemson. That's why I say that don't even hurt SMU. But Pitt lose to Clemson. Pitt lose to Clemson. SMU beat Clemson. They have a 3-way tie. No, SMU don't play Clemson.
They don't.
I don't know. This shit interesting. Louisville still don't want to get out of it, but Louisville done lost one, and then they should lose to us and be. I don't know what their motivation to be. I think the ACC gonna collapse second half where these teams have them start losing each other. We just gotta maintain our composure, man.
Yeah, we gotta. I mean, this. So what happens if we lose this Louisville game? What happens?
Louisville control their destiny over us. Let me see. No, yeah, because they have one loss, and they lost to SMU. So SMU control the destiny over. Well, we don't play SMU, so we can't force no tiebreaker in that one. We'll have to. They play Virginia. Okay, they play Virginia. We're kind of rooting Virginia in that aspect. In that sense. Okay, they win Virginia. Say they win to Virginia, then they beat up. They got Boston College. They lose to Clemson. We'll be rooting for Pittsburgh to beat them. We wouldn't even control our destiny.
We don't, right?
I said we wouldn't. But the good news would be they play Clemson. You got me?
Yep.
So they'll have to beat Clemson too. And if Clemson beat them, we'll be rooting for Clemson and Pittsburgh. So we got 2 opportunities to root for them to lose, which they could lose. I don't think they'll lose to Stanford. They could lose to Boston College theoretically too. But Boston College, they're away too. They go to Boston College on night game. All the other games noon game. That's gonna be an interesting little game. I don't know what Boston College got, man. They streaky. They come out good one game and come out terrible one game. So, but I don't think it hurt as bad as it would have before they lost to SMU. I could say that. But what that does do is we do lose. Let's just say they do lose to Clemson. They got 2 losses and we got 1 loss. Well, we would have to hold because Clemson and SMU are 1 loss, 2, right? Yep.
Right.
Pitt. We'll be rooting for Pitt to beat, but then Pitt will be 1 loss. Or we'll be rooting for Louisville to beat Pitt in that situation. The Pitt will have 1 loss. I know if we lose to Louisville, we don't want to lose no games because it's going to be a 2 to 3-way tie with 1 loss, looks like. And that looks like that could be so anywhere between Syracuse, Clemson, Duke, SMU, Pittsburgh, Miami. All can have 1 loss and be in a tie.
But are they going to put us in if that happens?
You heard what he said. They go by.
No. He was talking about the breakdown. The
ACC
championship game.
but he did break the tiebreaker down. He said,
he broke the tiebreaker down.
But a common opponent.
Yeah, but my question is, would the playoff committee accept us?
No, it don't matter because it'll be a 3-way tie. Who gets to the championship? You talking about if we get left out and will they accept us if we get left out of the championship?
Yeah.
With 1 loss.
Yeah.
That's why I was counting how many teams get in each conference. We said 3 got into SEC at least.
Right.
We said 3 Big 10. I say 1 Big 12.
Notre Dame.
Let's just say Notre Dame just because they schedule easy.
So how many teams you got right now? 1 Big 12, 1 Notre Dame, and 1 Group of 5.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 so far, but we ain't put all the ACC. The ACC champ is 9. ACC runner-up is 10.
I don't think the
Group of
ACC
5.
runner-up's
We
gonna
got a
make
group
it.
of 5. We got the group of 5 get one in 11. So we still got one more spot.
Yeah, I don't think the ACC is gonna get an extra team in there.
But still, though, it
All right,
must
so I
be.
got a
We
question.
still one
Okay, I
more
got a
spot
question.
left.
I got a question. Miami loses one game. SMU, Clemson make it to the ACC championship game. SMU wins. Does the playoff committee take SMU and Miami, or do they take SMU and Clemson?
Who we lose to?
Louisville.
Mm.
SMU, Clemson play. It
They,
comes
they
down
take
to
SMU. They take SMU Clemson because they're gonna look at they law. I don't know. It depends
SMU,
on if we
Clemson.
get if it be a close game.
The
Because the
game is
Clemson
decided
got
by a
blowed
field
out.
goal. The
No,
game is
Clemson
decided
got
by a
blowed.
field goal.
Then they might take us. Cause remember, the Clemson got blowed out by Georgia. It was kind of ugly. Everybody was talking about the ugliness of it. So that kind of hurt them. Now, if that was a close game Clemson had, Clemson would be ranked up there. They wouldn't even drop them as far. You got me?
Yep.
So that helps us a little bit. But I think what Dog said, Clemson brand. Is it
I don't
better
think
than
Clemson has
Miami
a
brand?
brand. I don't think they have a brand.
Now they had that championship persona, like they was representing championships recently.
Yeah, but they don't have a brand. I don't think they have a brand. Like I don't. I mean, I don't know about you, but I mean, you see, everybody's doing this Cam Ward shit, right?
Yeah.
If Cam Ward went to Clemson, ain't nobody doing the Cam Ward celebration. Miami's a brand,
Well,
right?
guess what? Then that answers your question. They're taking Miami.
No, because
Miami gonna
no, we gotta
take it.
also
Hold
understand
on,
the
let
nation
me take
hates
this.
Miami.
Let me check this doorbell. Un momento, por favor.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. It just ain't loaded. Let me look at it. Maybe why you worrying me? What was I
Can I have this sucker?
Huh? No, that's my last one. You done had a bunch of them all day. No, it would be cool about Wi-Fi. Okay. Thank you so much. It's not on? Oh, yeah, I put it on that. Sorry about that, big bro. Big bro.
You good.
All righty. Yeah. So who's your ACC? You didn't predict your ACC team yet.
I, I said this in the beginning of the season. I think Clemson's going to win the ACC.
Mm-hmm.
I said we're going 12-0, but I think Clemson's going to win the ACC. And the reason why, and I hate saying this, I want Clemson to win the national championship for one reason, and that's because it's to save college football. Because I'm not a big fan of this portal bullshit. And Clemson
Boy,
is the only team that could save college football by sticking to the recruiting route. That's the only reason why I'm rooting for Clemson.
you're a Clemson fan. I
I'm not a.
knew
I hate
it.
Clemson. My ex, this bitch that I
I
went to
think
Clemson. I hate Clemson. I hate Dabo. I hate everything about Clemson. The only thing I like what they're doing is the way they're building their program. No portal
that's
bullshit.
like you go to the doctor and they be like, "Hey man, we might have to cut your arm off, or we can do this other type of surgery." You might want to choose the other surgery. You might not want to just go with the
For
cut your
if you tell me if it's saving humanity, I rather save humanity than save myself.
Yeah, but you better hope it's really humanity is really on the line,
I know,
and
but I think
you're not,
college
and
football
you're
is on the
not
line
thinking.
right now. I mean, the sanctity of college football is on the line.
Yeah, but Clemson ain't. If they win the national championship, that ain't finna change it.
Yes, it is because so the thing is, everybody's copying what Florida State did last year. Oh, Florida State went undefeated, had all these portal players, and everybody started loading up on the portal players. Right? This is a copycat league. If Clemson sticks to to their high school recruiting, you're going to see this portal shit die down.
I like your theory, but I don't. I think Clemson gonna have to show a little more than that.
A national championship?
So
What's
so
more?
so
I
you
mean,
so so
what
so
else?
let me
What
so
else?
let me
What
ask you
more
a
do you want
question.
than national championship?
So let me ask you a question. Clemson Miami ACC championship game. You're rooting for Clemson?
No, I'm not rooting for Clemson. I know you put me in a real tough situation there, sir.
I
I'm not.
mean, that would be pretty much sad because
I
that's
don't want. Yeah,
half
I mean,
through Miami.
no, I'm not rooting for Clemson, sir. Don't try to do that. Don't try to be Mr. Slicks there. All right. I'm just rooting for the
So if we
sanctity of
get
college
knocked out,
football.
Clemson the last team remaining, then you root for them like
No,
that.
fuck no, ain't happening. What the fuck wrong with you, City? Hell no.
So then I don't understand how could you even make that comment?
I make that comment because I'm looking out for college football.
Mm. I think him making the playoffs is fine enough proving that. Not having to win the whole nat. We don't got to get them the whole goddamn national championship to prove that
Nah,
point.
he got to win a national championship. You gotta have proof of state. You gotta have
I
proof.
mean, I tell you what. How about they make the playoffs? We make the playoffs. We spank. Let's. How about we spank them in the ACC championship game? Or how about we leave them out? They one loss, and it's SMU, and we spank SMU in the championship game, and all three of us go, and
Nah,
we meet Clemson in the championship game.
nah,
We
fuck
spank
Clemson.
their ass.
I don't want Clemson to win for shit. Okay, don't get it twisted. I don't want them to win for nothing.
What? I'm twisted. My head is spinning right now. Then. I don't know what you mean.
So I don't want Clemson to win for shit, for nothing, for no reason. I want them to lose every fucking game, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like the way college football is going right now. So in order to save college football from this portal bullshit and giving niggas, all this money that never deserved it, Clemson has to win. They have to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I'm a Clemson fan. I don't, because I know how you be twisting shit, and later on you're gonna see Cuban said he's a Clemson fan. He wants Clemson to win. No, it's not. That's not the case, sir. Right?
Okay.
I'm saying for the sanctity of college football, Clemson has to win. We cannot have Florida State type of team winning a national championship, or even getting or having any type of success.
Yeah.
You
I
cannot
did a
have
little.
that. You can't. That's gonna kill the sport. and I'm about the sport.
I did a little quick study on these 3 games tonight. I'm gonna put a bet on them. You might want to do this with me.
No, I already used my bets up. I already have a bet for tomorrow. It's a risky bet. I'm betting Texas and Florida to win tomorrow.
That's a good little parlay, upset special. Hell yeah. Oh, Texas? I thought you were going for the upset guy.
Oklahoma State, Oklahoma, and Florida. I got that win tomorrow.
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna transfer 3. These last $3 over here. Man, I'm mad, man. I almost killed them on the tennis parlay. 1 miss. I had a 5-team on 1 miss, man. I wish I'd have did the other thing with that, and I would have hit. That was so close. Damn, they logged me out. You hoes. Okay, so Notre Dame. So who's your ACC teams that's getting in again?
It's gonna be one out of the 3. It's gonna be Miami, SMU, or Clemson. I only got one ACC team. I'm gonna pick Miami, of course. It's a stupid question. I'm picking Miami.
So Clemson, so Miami getting in. So we missing some spots then. It's 3, 6, 7, 8. We got 4 more spots that's unaccounted for, buddy.
BYU's making it. You got BYU in there?
The Big 12 champ, yeah. BYU.
Big 12. Who else Big 12 got up in here? Let me see.
We just looked at it. I don't see nobody making it to the Big 12.
All right, let me look at Iowa State again.
But the champ.
If Iowa State loses 1 game, I can see them in there as well.
Okay,
hold on. You said that's all we have, then that means there's a 4th SEC team that's going to get in.
We still got 4 spots. You can add another SEC, another Big 10. You'll still have 2 more spots.
Then I guess 2 ACC teams get in.
I know 2 getting in. Name 3 is a push, but I know 2 getting in.
Yeah, 2 getting in.
Now the question is, do they take the runner-up or the one loss who got left out?
I think they take the 1 loss. I'm taking the 1 loss.
I'm going with UNLV first half by 10, and I like they over. I'm gonna go over for the first half. That's kind of rough. I'm gonna go with the full game over though. I'm gonna drop it down to 65.5. Boom. And then I like Utah. And I like they over too. That's a 16 parlay right there. Maryland got to win by 10, and they got to go over 43.5. UNLV got to be up 10 at the half, and they got to go to over 65.5. Utah got to be up 5, and they got to go over 45. I'll put $1 on them 16 right there. And I said they only give me $26. And then they won't let me combine that. UNLV 9. And okay, they won't let me do the half with it. I got you. Well, then, how about we do this? Take your goddamn half off. Let me do the whole game because they're going to blow their ass out. How about that, son? Yeah, do that one. And I might do that shit for the half. I like that half. Let me see. Maryland -7.5 or Northwestern. I think Northwestern at the half. +6. Give me some plus points. No, I'm going to do +8 just in case they be up a touchdown. And then I like the over for that 22. UNLV, I already told what I like done. Boom. Oh, Let me see if they're gonna let me do this half parlay. They gotta be up 3 and over the half. Let me see the 16 half, all halves. No, they won't let me do a correlated parlay with half. They bitches. They hoes. They hoes. And Northwestern upset that shit. First half, I'm going with them. Arizona State, Utah. Arizona State upset that shit first half. Plus, y'all give me plus money for that shit. Give me that shit, then. Give me that shit, then. First half. And I like UNLV to gonna be up. Boom. Nah, hold on, you dude. I gotta look at me some game real quick for the night. So Texas, Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, Miami, Clemson. I still say Miami, Clemson, SMU get in. Me. I like Texas, Georgia, Alabama. There's one more team gonna get in there. It's one more 2-loss team. Yeah, but I can't think it's gonna be so many. It's gonna be Tennessee, Texas A&M, LSU. It's gonna be a bunch of them to choose from. That's gonna be hard to figure out, but I think they get one more 2-loss team in. I think Big Ten keeps those 3 in. I think ACC get their 3 in. So that's 4 and 6 is 10. Big 12 gets 1. Group of 5 gets 1. It's possible that 14 don't get in, and it's possible that 13 ACC don't get in. It's possible that 13 to get in, because they're gonna all have 2 losses. Penn State and everybody else will have 2 losses. SMU could have 1 loss, and that could be the championship game. Clemson could have 1 loss, and they got left out the championship game. You feel me? They getting in over all 2-loss Big Ten teams. I guarantee that. Now, SEC team, that's a different story. Because they'll throw Georgia and Alabama over their ass, I know.
Any way possible the ACC gets 3 teams in?
Yeah. Yeah. If SMU went out or Pittsburgh went out, and it'll be
Pittsburgh,
Clemson.
they can't win out because they play each other.
Well, it's still a good chance because out of Clemson, SMU, and Pittsburgh, all of them got a chance of having 1 loss making the ACC championship, depending on who come out of that. And we got a chance to go undefeated in the ACC. SMU got a chance to go undefeated. We got a chance to go undefeated. Clemson, Pitt, they might all have 1 loss. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a good chance right now. But I still think the ACC gonna knock each other out, and it's gonna be a bunch of 2 losses, and they gonna rate our 2 losses worse than the SEC 2 losses. I can say that for sure.
Yeah, we can't lose for shit. We can't test the fucking waters.
I'm looking at AVI and American MG. I think these boys are gonna draw. It might be a good little 14 parlay to go with the draw here. Yeah, we can't lose no more. They gonna rank our schedule as weak. We barely won the Cal. So I can see a scenario we go undefeated again and get left out. It'd be just like Florida State. No, I can't see that because they don't. It's a rule you can't do that no more because you win the conference, you automatically get in.
Yeah,
He
Um,
automatic in.
yeah, we
Or
just
or 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 like he said, all three of us be undefeated. That's the best chance of that happening to us. If all the three of us be undefeated and they left us out because of the little formula they say, and it be Clemson and SMU in the championship game, and they play a close fought game, I can see they leaving our ass out.
I don't. I mean, it's gonna take a lot of balls for them to leave Miami out. It's gonna take a lot.
Yeah, they ain't gonna leave us out because we got the kind. Like I said, we pay for this. That's why the refs are on our side. So I ain't even worried about none
I
of
don't
this.
know
This is
about that,
all
man. I'm getting in debates. People are
Miami be
acting like
there. They one of the teams in my list. Ohio State.
everybody's acting like we were dominant and shit. It's like because we got luck with 2 victories, right? And it's like there's a lot of problems with this damn team, and everybody keeps fucking around and acting like, oh, we're
Man, I like
undefeated. We're a
Indiana.
great team. We have the greatest offensive line because these man.
I
You've
like
seen the game, Speedo.
Indiana.
We don't have a good offensive line, right? And it's like people just dick riding this shit.
I like Indiana. Ohio State and Indiana to be the one. Let me look at this again, man. Y'all got Indiana fucked up.
Who they playing?
I'm gonna look at this. I'm gonna look at it because we slipping on them.
I know
We
they got
slipping
probably
on
Michigan,
Indiana. They
Ohio
six
State,
and
some
zero.
shit.
They play Ohio State.
Yeah,
They gonna go in there and beat. They gonna go in there and upset Ohio State in the shoe.
that shit ain't gonna happen.
In the shoe. If they
That
do
shit,
that, they in.
they're gonna fucking
Even
do
if
it.
they lose, listen, they beat Nebraska, they beat Washington, they could beat Michigan State, they could beat Michigan, they could be undefeated playing Ohio State. They lose that
They
one
got Michigan.
game.
Well, give me the schedule again.
They play Nebraska in 2 weeks, next week, Washington. They both home games. Then they go to Michigan State.
Yeah, they're not making it.
They can lose. I mean Michigan State, but they should be the way they playing. It look like they could beat that ass.
Nah, they ain't making it.
Who gonna beat them out of them three? Nebraska at home.
Nebraska, Michigan, Ohio State.
You don't believe in Indiana. That's what that is. You just
Yeah, I
like,
don't. I don't.
Indiana. It's
Nah,
Indiana.
nope,
But
I
I
don't.
haven't really looked at their roster yet, have you?
It doesn't matter. I don't. I mean, first of all, I'm not gonna be one of them people that say, "Oh yeah, I know." I don't know nobody from Indiana.
I agree. I don't believe in them like that either, but this look like this one of their years. I ain't never seen them be 6-0 like that, man. And they got that big of a score differential.
You got a point.
I mean, like, wow, they leading the score differential. Except in defense, they got the most points in the Big Ten and by a good margin. Like they found like they got some type of matter of fact, man. Let me look at this shit, man. Do I got ESPN even up? I thought I had them up. I did have them up. Yeah. I did. I I did. Look at these, man.
Hey man, if y'all listen to this shit, y'all sign up for basketball.com. I get commission off that bitch. Sign up for basketball. Yeah.
Basketball.com with .e. Where's the Big Ten at, man? There we go. Let me look at Indiana, see what the hell going on with them boys. Roster. Stats. Let me look at their stats real quick. Okay, Curtis Root, 1,700 yard passing. Not too bad. 118, 160, 73 completion. 14 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Okay, that's pretty efficient. He looking He's looking pretty good. Run got a nice Justin Ellison, 64 carries. They got 2 running backs with 60-something carries each. 6.44. They got a balanced run and pad like an NFL offense. Elijah Sheriff catching shit, 71 longest, got some deep ability, 17, 20 yards a catch. Got a nice little bit of receivers. Kind of liking what I'm seeing. Defense got Aiden Fish and linebacker 5. No, he got 1.5 sacks. Nobody with no huge sacks. They got a bunch of people with 1. Okay, James Carpenter D-line with 3 sacks. Mikael Kamara D-line 5 sacks. Okay, they got some output guys out there looking like they on little Tyra Barons and shit. Okay, let me see who they lead tacklers. Linebacker Aiden Fisher. Okay. Looking like he's 21. Solo. Linebacker, defensive back. That's kind of alarming. You want your linebacker and D-line to be at the top, mainly. But still, they looking all right. Look all right.
And put your money in. Put your money up. Say you're gonna win the rest of the games.
Oh hell no! I would never bet on them to win the rest of their game. No way, Jose. But it do look like they can have 1 loss. I mean, we seen Nebraska play. I haven't seen Indiana play.
Yeah, I haven't
That's
seen
gonna be a
Indiana
good game. And Nebraska beat Indiana. Nebraska control their destiny, as I said. They'll have 1 loss in the conference, and then they play Ohio State that next week. They got to go to Ohio State. I don't think they could do it. So we already know Big Ten crashing. They gonna all have 2 losses. Can Ohio State get upset? Is the question of everybody else.
I think they can. You just got to play the perfect game against them.
I'm in Nebraska, Penn State. They got to go to Penn State. It's a 12 noon game, so there ain't gonna be no whiteout game per se. But they might have all white shit. They might be rocking in that mug.
I mean, that whole family.
They play Indiana. Michigan always gonna get up for that game, but they're at home. So, and Michigan not playing good, so they're gonna be trying to put it on Michigan. So the question is, Oregon, who they say they are. You see that Idaho game, 24-14. Boise State almost dropped them, 37-34. Okay, we know Boise got the little Heisman running back and all that. But no way, Jose. I'm sorry, bro. You questioning. This Ohio State going to expose something to me. Either, if Ohio State don't blow them out, and it'd be a little close game, I'm going to question both of the teams. I think Ohio State should handle them boy pretty decently. Manhandle them boy pretty decently. But we will see. They play Purdue, Illinois, Michigan, Maryland. See, they got an easy-ass schedule the rest of the way. They get past this Ohio State game, it's easy selling for Oregon. They got to go to Michigan, which will be a tough game for them. I ain't going to lie to them. That's going to be a tough 12 noon game in Michigan.
Oregon, let me see. They got Ohio State, Illinois, Michigan. The thing about that Michigan game is going to be a cold game, and it's going to be
in Michigan. And Michigan going to come in there and hit their ass.
Yeah, this is going to be
It's going to be physical and lean on them. So I think Oregon ain't going to get out that game, actually.
Yeah, that's going to be.
Unless Michigan collapse this year. But Michigan still have a fight and belief in their season, they're going to lean on them boys.
They're going to lean on them. Yeah, they're just going to lean on them and just keep
cold, run, and pound them boys.
Yeah.
Play a slow game. The game you said you feared that time.
Yep.
That type of game they gonna do to Oregon, and Oregon ain't gonna have nothing to combat that shit. Not one thing. So, with that being said, who knows who gets out the Big Ten? Who knows? But I do say Oregon has the easiest path along with SMU in their conference. So that's what I'm gonna list down. Oregon, SMU. Who else got the easiest path in their conference? Let me see. Oregon, SMU. SEC we had who was it?
Texas, Bama, Georgia.
No, I know that's who we picked, but I'm just asking who did we decide who has the easiest path remaining?
Oh no, I don't remember that. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it was. I gotta run through them again, man. I want to know that now. For some reason I want to know that now. Oh, let me do the SEC teams right here. I can do this SEC. Okay. Look at Tennessee schedule real quick, boom. All right, they got Florida, Alabama, Kentucky, Georgia. They got one loss already. So Alabama gonna be a tough game. Georgia tough game. So that's 2 more. And then we say Kentucky and them can beat them. So that's kind of tough for Tennessee. I was like, I ain't look at Florida. Let me look at Florida. Florida got one loss. They Tennessee, Kentucky, Georgia, Texas, LSU, Mississippi. Shit, Florida got an easy path. They just get past that Georgia game. They got upset Tennessee. Florida will control their destiny.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, because they could beat Kentucky because Kentucky ain't got no offense. They own Kentucky. It'd be Florida and Georgia. And Florida once owned Georgia. Florida ain't give a damn. Florida don't see no Georgia. They have some hope, boy. They have some hope then, boy. I ain't saying they gonna wake up. I don't know. They got talent. I like that. That make our ass whooping look good. So when they go to
I never thought that Florida had a bad team. I just thought we played that great.
I'm rooting for Florida the rest of the year.
Yeah, but y'all get on me, right? And it's like I don't think we had I don't think Florida had a bad team. We played that great, but we have not played to that level of we haven't been able to play to that level, since that game. That's what's pissing me off.
I got you. Well, listen. I'm rooting for Florida from here on out. They'll shake up the SEC and it'll make our shit look that much stronger. Like, damn, they whooped up. Because let's just say Florida going that beat Tennessee, upset Georgia, boom, 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 boom. And they can represent or be in a one-loss situation.
That ain't happening, boss.
I know they ain't as good. I got you. So it's Georgia and Texas.
Actually, let me take that back. If they win, if they beat,
we saw they could beat Tennessee. I know you agree with
Tennessee, then yeah, all my speculation about them is out the window. They beat Tennessee. They're good.
Then they got to me followed up with Kentucky, and then I believe in them that they have the momentum to go in that Florida Georgia game and really believe that they can put out.
They'll beat Georgia because they have. I don't know. They got this thing over Georgia. Georgia is just like, nah, I ain't gonna beat us.
Only problem is then they'll go to Texas and get mollywopped.
I don't trust Texas like that, man. I hear you.
Yeah, but I'm just saying Florida in that spot after a big win, Tennessee, Kentucky, and Georgia, I don't think they're good enough to sustain a 6-game winning streak after going through all that gauntlet and then going to Texas at noon. That'll be a tough spot for them. Then at that point, they have to be really good. Then we stretching this as it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Sit there and say they're gonna go 4 in a row. Like, yeah. Then they got LSU. But they see it's still alive. Good game against Tennessee. That's gonna be interesting tomorrow. I'm gonna love to look at that. I'm looking at Georgia's schedule. I just want to see who is the easiest path to the playoffs left. And when you look at Georgia, they play Mississippi State easy. Texas is a big game. That's big. They already got a loss. So that's a tough path already because they've already created a roadblock. They had Alabama and they lost. They lost 1 tire already. So they riding on 3 tires right now. They lose this one, boy. You know. And then they got to play Florida. They got an easy path though, really, because
Who has the easy path?
Georgia remaining 2. Because they play Texas. They got to go to Texas tonight, but then they play Florida, Mississippi, Tennessee, UMass, Georgia Tech. They've already, the Texas game is all on the line for them.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Texas game is all on the line for them. Don't let them lose that game. Then the Florida Georgia game is a desperation game for them. And then
So Georgia, Georgia's gonna make it no matter what. If they lose 2 games, it don't matter.
damn. That's gonna be crazy. I think Ole Miss had an easy way. All right. They playing Alabama, play South Carolina, Tennessee, Missouri, LSU. I think they got Alabama got the easiest path to go undefeated.
Oh no.
I mean, to win the rest of their games, they have 1 loss. They play South Carolina at home.
They got Tennessee.
They go to Tennessee and then Missouri, LSU, Oklahoma. They don't play Georgia, or they played Georgia already and got through, and they don't play Texas. They don't play Florida. They don't play Ole Miss. Well, they don't play. They do play Oklahoma. To me, this is an easy path. They don't have that gauntlet game that say, "Uh-oh, you don't win this game, it's over." You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
If you go back and look at this Georgia, it's against Texas. Also, this looking like 2 losses staring them in the face. So that's gonna be hard for them. We already looked at Alabama. I want to see Ole Miss schedule. This is Tennessee. Where's Ole Miss? Hold on. Ole Miss don't play no damn body. Is it Mississippi? Yeah, it's Mississippi. That's why. Not Ole Miss. And then Ole Miss, they got Oklahoma. Well, they got LSU, Oklahoma, Arkansas. Well, they got that big gauntlet of Georgia, which makes Georgia path hard. Because, like I said, Georgia got that Texas game. Staring them 2 losses in the face. Then they got to come and play Ole Miss. Ole Miss got LSU, Oklahoma, Georgia, and Florida. So Ole Miss, Georgia got the toughest paths. Right off the rip. To me, Alabama, Tennessee got the easiest path so far, looking at it. And then let's look at Oklahoma. They got one loss. They're like, y'all forgetting us. We can win out. Well, they play Texas. They already got one loss to Tennessee, obviously. So Texas staring them in the face. Then they got South Carolina, Missouri, Alabama, LSU. That's mid range. It ain't as hard. I don't know. I just know Georgia and Ole Miss got the toughest gauntlet. So Georgia got 3 possible losses, and Ole Miss got 3 possible losses staring them in their face. So it's going to be very, 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 very interesting, my friend, to see.
We just got to keep winning.
Mm.
It's critical for just we got to keep winning.
Exactly. Oh man, I missed that game. American Day Cali. Okay, we got Panama, Taro, and Miguelito. Taro and Miguelito. I'm just gonna put these 2 soccer teams on them little upset specials real quick. And I don't know. Yeah, we don't got no room for error. It's gonna be a nice little. Man, this shit look drawy to me. Like 6-4, 3-5 at the home. They 1-5. They always draw at home. They 3-1. Ugh. They gonna probably draw. American D Cali could draw 2, but they probably gonna block Millonarios. At home, American Cali they ain't playing. They not fucking playing. Let me put that on there, man. Put that on there. South America, boom. What is that? Colombia. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go American Day Cali. And then what was that other game? That one was in Panama, that's right. Panama. Central America, sir. Taro, ooh, they gonna draw. Man, I'm gonna go with Miguelito with a 5 team. Ram. Oh, they ain't gonna let me do that? Oh, the game started. Damn, I done missed it. They ain't gonna even let me bet on it live. They dirty. Oh, hoes. They hoes. My shit done started already, man. Fuck. Okay, well, they say live, they ain't playing. They ain't started yet. Oh, they just ain't star. I'm gonna take Maryland Northwestern off that. Northwestern off of that. Damn. Hey, hold, man. The game ain't started yet. Why they whole ass wouldn't let me do it, Cuban?
I don't know, bro.
The game, well, I mean, it's 8 o'clock, but they ain't start official. Yeah, so the easiest path is well, who was it again? Who did I say? Oh, Alabama. Alabama and Tennessee.
Yep.
They both got games, they gotta win, but they ain't got that. I don't know. Alabama beat up. Texas boy, they got some people they gotta face. But they 5-0, so they got a loss they could take under their belt.
Who, Texas? Texas don't got a loss.
No, I said they got one that they can give, meaning they don't have. Yeah.
Yeah. God damn, no fucking traffic. Run to the traffic, man. Traffic died.
Yes, sir. All right, man. I'm about to end this one here.
All right, boss.
We will, but that was a good thing. So I got your team right now. You said Texas, Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, Miami, BYU, right?
Yep.
And who else you say?
Shit, I forgot. Let me see. I have Texas, Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, Georgia, Miami, Bama,
No,
Clemson, Notre Dame, BYU, Dark Horse, Texas A&M. How many teams is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
And Boise.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. I got Ohio State. Uh, uh, I got Texas, Georgia, Alabama. I got LSU, man. I think it's either gonna be them, Florida, or uh, it's gonna be some other fourth team in that SEC. I got Ohio State, uh, Indiana, and Oregon. They get 3 in. I don't think I think Penn State. You know what? You're right. They like them big blood. They gonna put Penn State in there. It's either them or Michigan. Well, Michigan already got their 2 losses, so that's it. So that's 14. 8. Ooh, ooh, Miami, Clemson. Um, damn, that SMU shit. I think SMU falls. I think they're gonna lose and they're gonna falter. They play a good season, but they ain't who they supposed to be. Who they is.
They got a
My
lot of injuries, so that's the only thing that's gonna hurt us.
IU and Boise State. Yeah. So that's mine. I got Texas A&M, Georgia, Alabama, and LSU, Ohio State, Indiana, Oregon, Penn State, Miami, Clemson, BYU, and Boise State. So
What does the winner? So what does the winner get? So if you let's how could I put this?
who
Whoever
get the
gets the
most team
most,
right,
yeah,
whoever get the most team right is right, and you'll be wrong. You're
$10
gonna be wrong.
bet, $10 bet. We got a
Yeah,
$10 bet.
we'll put $10 bet on it.
That make I'm making a salary off studio, boy.
So
This is
the
good money.
the dark horse for me is the LSU team, the Indiana team is the dark horse for me.
Yeah, my dark horse is Texas A&M and Boise.
1, 2, and Notre Dame.
Notre Dame's making that's not a dark horse of shit. Let me make
Yeah,
that.
but that's the difference. I'm talking about the difference in that's the only 3 different teams we got. Because I got BYU and Boise State as you do. Um, I got Penn State, Ohio State as you do, and Oregon. I got Alabama, Georgia, and Texas as you do. I just don't got LSU, Indiana. I got LSU. Matter of fact, you got 3 teams. I don't got Notre Dame, Texas A&M, and who else?
Boise.
I got Boise. It should be one more. So that means you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, you got 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait a minute. It's only 2 teams. Indiana and LSU I got different. And you got Notre Dame, Texas A&M.
Yeah. Hey, have you heard about Coach Hayes or nothing?
I haven't heard more. I heard he was all right, but I haven't seen his show since. So like, what's going on since? Like I said, I called him. He didn't answer his phone, so I don't know.
Okay.
Hope you're all right.
Always all right, yeah.
So I'm rooting against Notre Dame and Texas A&M now. Let's go LSU. Let's go Indiana.
You're a hater, boy.
That's gonna be interesting. See how it go, man. But man, I'm finna I don't know. I might watch one of these games, man, because I got a parlay in on it. I got a goddamn a stinking parlay in on it. Let me take a look at it. Let's see what it is. It's a 16er. Maryland got to be up 9. They didn't let me put the halftime bet in. I'm mad.
Oh shit, that game started right now.
Yeah. Gonna watch that mug and just hang on now. All right, big bro. We'll catch you in the next stream. We're gonna end this one here.
All right, see you.
Yo.
Yep.